Hi, I'm Pastor Larry Spielman, pastor of Trinity Lutheran Church. If you want to learn more about me, you can go to our website, and there is some biographical information about me. This videotape, we're going to focus particularly on the topic of some weird words that tell you a lot about Lutheranism. I'm particularly indebted to Jerry Schmallenberger, who first did something like this a number of years ago. He was the former president of Pacific Lutheran Theological Seminary. He did this when he was a pastor in Iowa. Here we're going to talk about lingo that can be quite rich, even if we seldom use these words, even if I doubt many of us will remember the specific words that I am referring to. But each one of these words have rich meaning and do a good job of describing who we are as Christian people, particularly those of us who express our faith in Lutheranism. The first word is we are a biblical people. That the Bible is the highest authority, is the divine authority for all matters concerning faith in life. We turn to the Bible, we study the Bible, it guides us in the development of our lives, in the development of our churches, in the development of our beliefs. We are very much a biblical people. We fail to be a distinct people if you remove the Bible. So the Bible is authoritative for us. It carries weight. And we have other videotapes that describe the Bible in some degree. Another good word to use is that we are also apostolic. Now that's a funny word, it's a weird word, but by that we mean that we go back and we try to remain true to the teachings of the apostles. The apostles are those who were sent out by Jesus, are those who learned from Jesus, and it is their teachings that help us to correctly understand the Bible, to divide the Bible, and to try to apply the Bible to our everyday and real life situations. But we are apostolic. We go back to the teachings of the apostles. Also, we are confessional. Now, this is an important idea to understand. Again, it's a word that we don't oftentimes use. But increasingly today, there are many people who say that they are Christians, and they develop their own doctrines and creeds that are unique to themselves and may not reflect the actual teachings of the apostles. Well, we are confessional in that we subscribe to the fundamental historic creeds such as the Apostles' Creed. And what we believe is written in a book called the Book of Concord. And we are very able to define what it is we believe. We are also Catholic. Now here we got to distinguish between the Roman Catholic Church and what the word Catholic means. We are Catholic in that we are part of a church that includes all Christians who ever have been, all Christians who are now, and all Christians who will be. It has to do certainly with the universal church, but the church that goes beyond time. That's what the word Catholic means. We're not Roman Catholic, but we're Catholic in this technical sense. And there's a good example of one expression of Christianity owning one of these words, where it might describe their brand of Christianity, but the meaning of that word is much larger. We are also congregational. This means that the primary governance body of the church, certainly when it comes in terms of people, not in terms of the scriptures, but in terms of people, we receive our guidance from our membership. Our membership expressed in the local congregation, delegates we elect to go to other expressions of the church. We are congregational. And then we are also sacramental. Jesus comes to us in physical ways that we can feel and touch. He commanded us to do certain things, to take Holy Communion, and to baptize. And so we lift up the sacraments as a way where we meet Jesus. We do this because this is what Jesus commanded us to do. We are also evangelical. A lot of Christians call themselves evangelical, and we truly are. Evangelical means the message of the angels. We seek to proclaim the good news of what God has done in Jesus Christ. We are evangelical. We're also orthodox. I like that word, orthodox. We adhere to the traditional, tried and true teachings of Christianity. We are not about inventing weird New Age kinds of expressions of the Christian faith. We might experiment in the way we express the faith, but when it all is said and done, we come back down to the orthodox, or the very basic or fundamental teachings of Christ. And then finally, I want to mention, we are ecumenical. By that, what I'm trying to say is Lutherans do not believe that they have a corner on the truth. We believe that other expressions of the Christian church also are expressions of God's working through the church. And so we seek to work in cooperation and collaboration with other Christians around the world. While we try to remain, and we're committed to remaining true to the gospel, to Christ, to the Bible, the apostles, the orthodoxy, we don't necessarily assert ourselves as being the only right and correct ones. Well, thank you very much.